Okay, so today's leg day. I remember yesterday it was something I was supposed to remind myself about. I think the only thing it was just that my phone died at the very end of the lift. So I'm lucky it didn't die during the lift. That would have been bad. But I actually managed to cut off perfectly too. Anyway, already warmed up. So did 10 reps with one plate, and then slapped on 2 plates. I only did 2 just as like feeler reps to see how the weight felt. So I was like, you know what? I'll slap on to 25 and see how this goes. So now we're at where we're currently at. So yeah, first working set of the leg day can be heel raised squats, and then after that we'll move on to iso hamstring curls, which is like behind us and to the left. So yeah, let's do some squats. Got the leg day playlist going. That is loud. Get the leg day playlist going, so that'll definitely help us. First set is probably going to be not the best thing ever since I haven't done these in a while, so it's going to be. Hold on. Thought I heard a song in the gym. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was. Forgot when you have a hoodie on. For squats, you actually have to put the hood on. Well, you don't. You can actually use it as cushioning, but to me, when I don't have the hood on and I do squats, and I try and like put this in the middle of my back, it just feels weird. It feels like the bar is off balance, and that kind of screws me up. Because like the only thing I'm thinking about is how the bar is off balance instead of thinking about how I'm actually supposed to be doing the movement. So then it like screws up the entire movement. But yeah, so for squats, I just like to put the hood on. All right, so we ended up taking off the 25 because when I went to go for a rep, it felt too heavy basically. Like I was only going to get, most I was going to get out of that was 2. So I took off the 25. It is what it is. So first set here with 225. All right, I know what you're thinking. Probably like, why'd I stop? That's because I'm beside you. Hold on. Okay. That's because I probably would have hit like 12 maybe even 15 with this. So let's slap on the 25. I think the main problem was that I was just scared that of the weight. I was just scared of the weight, and that I wouldn't have been able to get back up. So I just allowed that to control my thinking. That's why we ended up taking off the 25. So I don't know whether to count this or not. I'm gonna be honest. We'll see. Oh, also, also, there's something about the lift challenge. Oh, so when it hits like December time frame, what I plan on doing is well, when it hits like end of November, what I plan on doing is going on the that gym site and looking for the lift challenge, because if you go to their site and look for it now, it only goes up to December, so it doesn't show any events for next year. So when it hits like November, well, end of November, I'm gonna check again, and hopefully the lift challenge will be out there. So depending on like if it's early March, well, it depends on a few things, but one of them is that it depends on, actually no, what am I even saying? Now I remember what I'm talking about. Okay, so what it actually depends on, and this is in terms of like training for the lift challenge, so going back to the strength training that we were doing, it depends on what my PRs are by that time. So if I have like a 315 squat, something close to like a 4 or 5 deadlift, and like a 275, 295 bench, then we'll start training for it in January. But if my PR numbers are still relatively low, or well, lower than I'd like by December, then we'll start training for the lift challenge in December. So yeah, just thought I'd put that out there, so that way, you know, you guys now have a time frame to expect when training for that will start again. After all, I did tell you that when I made up my mind, I'd tell you. So yeah, that's what I made up my mind about. That was the conclusion. Yo, we had the whole downstairs room to ourselves. This is cool. So yeah. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's slap on a 25, and I'll let you know if I end up counting this as, actually no, this honestly felt way too light, and I didn't have to really start like, I have to start pushing it to like the 7th rep. Yeah, I didn't have to start pushing it to like the 7th rep. So I'm gonna slap on a 25, and this time I'm not gonna be a pussy and be afraid of the weight, and I'm actually gonna hit it. So yo, no way. Alright, I probably just like bumped the ever living crap out of the mic, but Everlong started playing, and I heard the intro and I heard the riff, And I knew it immediately. I was like, wait a minute. Anyway, oh, I love this song. Anyway, see, now we're about to have a crazy set, even without audio edits. And funny enough, I actually have a Tom Platz edit that has, that the song is actually Everlong. But anyway, complete, geek moment. Slapped on the 25. You might be wondering, well, side note, you might be wondering why the angle changed. Like I said at the end of the last clip, no one else is down here. So, I can now face this however the frick I want to. Damn it. Ah, shit. To be honest, I don't even know. I don't know. I really don't know. I guess we're just gonna go back to 2 plates. Or I might slap a 10 on there. I don't know. Okay. So, slapped back on. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Took off the 25. So, now we're back at 2 plates. I guess we'll just push it then. I mean, just go as hard as possible. Really, that's the only solution I see to this. And you might be wondering, why am I so hard-headed or stubborn about training, at least in this aspect of my training? Why am I so stubborn or hard-headed about, using anything less than a 25? And that's just because it was something a buddy of mine introduced to me when I was at the school I went to. And, I'd never really trained like that before. And the only thing I don't like it is really the strength gap between, a plate and then the next thing being a 25. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Because then you get in a case like this where it's you have that gap of where it's the plates, the plates are too light, but the 25 is too heavy. And really the only way you can get middle ground is by using a 10 or something. But if you're hard-headed and stubborn like me, then what are you going to do? You're going to end up using the plates and just turning this into an endurance workout. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with an endurance-based lift session, but I just don't like that, and that's just me. Because I'll admit, when I would say one of the biggest trains to say, one of the biggest trains I hopped on, one of the biggest bandwagons I hopped on was Tom Platz's leg day. And I was doing that for a while, and that was the way I did my leg day. So, yeah, that was the way I did my leg day. And Sure, I liked it, and sure, it smoked the ever living crap out of my legs, and I couldn't walk for like, what was the longest time I couldn't walk for? Well, normally, it was like 4 or 5 days before I, well, no, the fifth day, that's when I started. Yeah, so it was like 4 days where I was not walking normally. Like, I was legitimately limping from a leg day. So, yeah, it was like that fifth day I started gaining mobility back. It sucked. I remember that too. That freaking sucked, dude. I'll never forget that. But yeah, then I started like tailoring down certain things to like personalize it to me. So now we're here. So really, the way I have it now is like I have everything shortened up by a tremendous a lot. And but what I bring from it, what I bring from the Tom Platt side is just that whole idea of pushing to and even past failure. And for some people, failure is just, slight discomfort, and pushing past that is like, holy shit, this is a whole new realm of, the spectrum of lifting. So, that's what I kind of bring over from it. It's just that whole intensity aspect from the Tom Platt side. Because to me, if you're doing like a crap load of reps with a certain amount of weight, you just need to go heavier. Like if it's above, for me, this is just the way I train. If it's above, if it's like 10 or more, to me, that's a sign that I need to up the weight. So that's just me. But I guess this is going to be more of an endurance-based squat session. So whatever. We'll make up for it on on hammies and quads. Let's do some squats. Oh, another update. And I know this is, 2 days out? Monday, Tuesday? Yeah, 2 days out. So, back day. Well, not the next back day, but the back day after next. I found some stuff to, switch out every other week, like I do with chest day and a few other things. And there's something I'm thinking about for leg day too, but I haven't solidified my opinion or idea on that yet. So for now, leg day is going to stay the same. But yeah, so the back day after next, got some new stuff for you. But anyway, we've done enough talking. It's already 8, so that means the 8 o'clockers, the 8 and 9 o'clockers are going to be coming soon. So. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. You probably can't see me because I'm sitting down. Ugh. But so that very first set of 225 that I did, we're gonna call that. Actually, gonna call that the first set. So this was set number 2. We got one more after this. Oh, I haven't even put the plates back on yet. Shoot. Okay. Oops. All right. So. What was I about to say? I was about to say something. Oh. Yeah, so I'm down to a bowl of cereal, so got me a 1 in for the day. Drank my pre with that, and also drink a little bit of water, and then put some electrolytes in there too. So I don't know if I ever. Oh, you've probably seen it on camera before, but I don't carry around a gallon jug. Well, let me rephrase that. I have one, but the packets, the max thing they go up to, ounce level, ounce measurement. Just trying to think of like the right thing to say. Ounce measurement that they go up to is 32. Now I know what you're thinking, and that's just, just double it, right? But, or just put it in there and like leave it a little bit watered down, which I don't mind. But here's the thing, even though that the specific bottle I have is 32 ounces, and that's the max ounce measurement for the packets, it's actually does taste like slightly watered down, so it makes it's a taste not so strong, or not as strong, so that should taste pretty good too. Anyway, enough about that though. But the other reason, second reason, is that if I don't drink that quick enough, and that smell, not that it smells bad, but it's like if you don't wash it out, then like the powder gets in there and and that mixture kind of gets like stuck to the inside of the cup or the bottle. It starts to smell, and eventually it starts to smell like really bad. So I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. So I'm just using my normal bottle. But as I said, what did I say that? Farm day? Yeah, farm day. So for workouts, and then I have wrestling practice Monday through Thursday. That's when I'll have the electrolyte mix in my bottle. So that means I'll have to bring one packet to. Actually, no, I don't have to. I can just. That's right, because I leave. So due to the fact that I have a college class, hold on. So when I have my college class, I go to the community college for that class, so it's an in-person class. And my calluses are being whatever. But anyway, I go to the community college for that class. So that class ends before the actual high school lets out. So my last class of the day lets out before the high school does. And wrestling practice isn't until Well, I mean, it doesn't officially start until 4:15, but they're usually doing like some sort of like, I don't want to say screwing around, because like they're not screwing around, they're still in there doing shit. So it's more like 4, not at 4:15. Anyway, yeah, so basically I get to go home is what I'm saying, so I don't have to bring a packet to school or anything. But anyway, yeah, more people are starting to show up. Damn it. Let's actually, no. Then song came on. I was like, well, we could keep this on. And I was like, you know what, never mind. Anyway, let's hit this last set of squats and then move on to iso hamstring curls back there. Oh, and again, we might see deadlifts in the future for hammies. What I'm thinking about doing is like switching it out with the iso hamstring curls. Yeah, so that's gonna be rough. Right after squats, we go into deadlifts. Dude. We'd only be using like 225 though, so nothing like crazy. Okay. Time to unpack all this and go do some hamstring curls. Okay. ISO. Where's the name tag? I forgot. Anyway, it's like either isolateral hamstring curls or just like isometric. Where is it? Isolateral kneeling curl. It's a hamstring curl. I don't care. Anyway, so we did a warm up on hammies with just 125, and then we did filler up with 225s. And at first I was like, that actually might be good, and I thought about it. Like, wait, last time didn't I still don't remember. I don't remember if it was 325s or like if that's what I went up to, or if I did holy shoot, or if I did 225s and a 10. And I'm thinking it was 225s and a 10 on each side. So that's what we currently have on, is 225s and a 10. So, better to be safe and start with the lighter weight rather than assume it was something heavier. But so depending on how this goes, hold on. Depending on how this goes, which I think, I think it'll go pretty good with the current weight. So basically, we'll either go heavier or we won't. So first set here on ISO hamster curls. And like I was saying at the end there, this is what I might switch out with deadlift every other week. So if I end up switching it, if I end up making my decision on switching it, then next week we'll be doing deadlifts instead of this. But that's if I decide to do that or not. As of right now, I haven't. So. That wasn't too bad. We might go heavier. I don't think we will, but we might. There's a chance. Yeah, man. I felt pretty good. You know what? Yeah. We'll go heavier. So we're just gonna go up from a 10 to 25. Nothing crazy. So let's step at 25 on here. I'm gonna count this as the first set because we did push to failure. So okay. Second set here. Got 325s on this thing. So it has been a while since I've done legs, so I might as well say this again then. So the reason why I'm not using anything heavier than 25 is because on the thing itself it says max like, hold on, let me find it. Max like plate, weight, something. Where is it? I don't know. It's somewhere on here, but anyway, it says like maximum weight is 25. It's a 25-pound plate. So it's basically saying don't use anything heavier than 25-pound plate on here. So no 35s, you know, definitely not any 45s. Besides, that wouldn't even fit on here due to this thing right here. But anyway, yeah, so that's the reason behind why I'm not using anything heavier. Probably thinking, you know, someone like me not going heavier, you know, what's wrong with you? Well, that's why. So enough about that. Second set here. Let's destroy our hammies once again. And no drop set here. I don't like drop sets on plate loaded machines really. Just because that's just me. You know, that's just how I am. That's just me. Have I done a drop set on this before? I don't remember. I probably have. Anyway. No. When we do a drop set, it's going to be on the machine, the hamstring curl machine upstairs, which is where we're going to be next. So, yeah, second set here. Let's go crazy. know if I like that. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, like I said before, lighter squeezing is the key on this. Yeah. So for the last set, we're going to drop back down to 225s and a 10 rather than 325s. It was a good refresher though. I mean, reminded me of a key thing in my leg training. So quick side note, two cool things about legs, or yeah, two cool things about my leg progression as far as like muscle wise. One is that I'm starting to have to waddle more when I walk because my adductors they're getting bigger. So if I would walk normally, like how I used to walk, then my legs would rub together. It would cause like chafing, and obviously I'm not gonna, not just gonna allow myself to have chafing for no reason. So just allow my legs to rub together until they hurt. That would be dumb. So I have to waddle more. So that's a cool sign because that means that my legs are getting bigger. So number two is that actually, I don't know why some people are like afraid to say this. I mean, I get on like one, I understand it on one side, but if you're doing this in like a bodybuilding perspective, it's nothing to really be ashamed of, especially if you're going from like skinny to, if you're like bulking up, this is more of an achievement than anything. And what that is stretch marks. So something I noticed is that right here, I got some stretch marks going on. So I'm glad to see them on my legs more than anything, because something out of anything on my frame, I want my legs to be bigger. If any, honestly, I want them to be the biggest thing on my frame. So this is proof that legs 2 times a week is most indefinitely working for the bulk. Also shows that when you get your eating right, you bulk up. Now, I'll admit, yesterday that did not go so well. I think I only had 2 meals. Yeah, that is nowhere near ideal at all. So I just realized I haven't had McDonald's in so long. We won't be getting any today though. We got breakfast at home. So yeah, no McDonald's today. I'll have to when I get back home, I'll have to see if there's breakfast at home for tomorrow morning, because if there's not, then you know where we're going. You know right where we're going. Getting some 6 sausage egg McMuffins right there. Now, the reason I get 6 is I eat 4. Well, the most I can eat at one time is 4. And I could probably like force the 5th one down maybe. But I'd rather have 2 sandwiches as like a mid-morning snack between like lunch and breakfast. So rather than just 1 sandwich. So that's why I leave 2 instead of, forcing a 5th one down and only having 1. And that's like also that kind of technique of you don't, okay, I'm trying to think about how to say this. So like the trick is that every now and then, well, not every now and then, but on like certain meals, you take, or like you lessen the food or the amount of calories in that meal. Almost like it's like a trick for your body. And then like next time or like the next day, you put, you add food into that specific meal. And then, oh no, it's some sort of trick I heard about that you can do for bulking wise, obviously. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that on a cut. You shouldn't be eating more on a cut. Honestly, I'm excited for when we eventually have to cut. I'm excited for that because I'm still pretty lean as of right now. So if I can hit 200 pounds lean, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. I'm gonna be looking like Sam Sulek, dude. I'm gonna have that Sam Sulek leanness. That'll be cool. Yeah, and then the cut will just add on to that. Dude, that's gonna look so cool. Anyway, last set here. Oh, I got distracted. Last set here. Yeah. No drop set. No, nothing. We're gonna stay at the drop set for the seated hamstring curl upstairs. Hopefully no one's on it. Hopefully. Because if someone's on it, that's gonna make me upset. Yeah, we're done here. So, we'll wipe this down, and then we'll head upstairs. Okay. So, no warm up on this because we already did those other hamstring curls. So, what's the point in doing another warm up? There's it one. Now, I did have to wait for like 30 seconds to a minute, so I was on the seated leg press over here. I had it on like 100 though, so that's basically nothing. That's what I warm up with. I do single leg with that. So just to warm up each side, and then I do both legs just to get both of them at the same time. But yeah, I was just screwing around on that. And luckily this opened up. So yeah, now we're here. First set here, have it on, what is this? What's the max? A little bit more than half the stack. So I say a little bit, I mean like one notch down, one stack plate down. That's what I call them, stack plates. Anyway, first set here. I'm thinking 3, but we'll see. Either way, last set is going to be a drop set. Oh, these are killer. Alright. 2 more here, yeah. Last set, drop set. We'll drop it by 20 pounds, I mean. Okay. Second set here. Same weight as the first. Nothing. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Nothing changing until next set. So, yeah, then after this, we'll move on to quads. So, that'll be something. That's gonna suck. I already know. It's gonna suck. All right, one more. It's gonna be a drop set. No Way NSYNC just came on. I haven't heard them in a long time. Dang. Anyway. Oh man, that's funny. Anyway, last set here, and then move on to our wonderful leg extension and sissy squat superset. I'm gonna die. But yeah, anyway, that's it here. Drop set. Let's get it over with. Oh, and I have to run later too. My legs are probably gonna be sore though, because when you go off something for a decent amount of time, then go back into it. Like for instance, arm day, like the arm day I did. I was sore for the first time in a while. Well, I still am slightly. Not as much as yesterday though, which is good. But yeah, yesterday I was really sore. And that's because it's been the first arm day in a while. So this being the first leg day in a while is gonna absolutely suck. It's gonna absolutely suck. Especially later when I go on a run. Like, I'm most likely gonna cramp up, have a quad cramp. Dude, I absolutely hate that. It happened one time when I was still at the military academy. I was coming back from a run, and it was a Sunday. Yeah, it was a Sunday night. And on weekends we're allowed to go home. So I was still doing. This was before I just started tuning my workouts to me. This was still when I was doing Tom Platz leg days. So this was like early on in the year, like September, October timeframe. And I remember coming back from those Sundays sore. Not coming back from them sore, but the next days were miserable. And I just remembered something. So something I had done was I raised my bed to the highest like level. They were adjustable beds, so you could adjust the height. So I put mine at the top level just so I could actually fit stuff under my bed, just make my room look more organized and better. So I would have to, because I'm a mini pecker and I'm short, I would have to jump or like do a little leap to get up on my bed. So whenever my legs were sore, it sucked. Dude, it hurt just to do a leap up on my bed. I had to like pull myself up and everything. It was so bad. So those are funny, and those were the times. One of those leg days, or one of the times that I had like those 5 days of soreness. It was almost a week of soreness that I had. It was so bad, and it's like it wasn't until that Saturday where my legs finally sobered up. Man. And then what did I do Sunday? I hit legs again. Just restarted the cycle. I was miserable, man. I couldn't even march in formation. I was like limping. I was trying to keep up. It was so funny. Oh man. It was so funny. Anyway. Yeah. Let's get hamstrings over with. I mentioned this after the drop set. It's more on a funny note. It's just something I've been seeing a lot more of lately. Ow. Leg day sucked. Anyway, I don't know if any of you guys have been seeing much of this lately too, but on my TikTok and Insta For You pages, I've been seeing a whole lot of Dr. Mike. He's funny. He's absolutely funny. In that one clip where he's on Seated Hamstring Curl and he's just like streaming his head off, it's the funniest thing. It's like sometimes when I was mid-set here, that's all that was on my mind for like 10 seconds straight, was just that clip of him streaming his head off. I wanted to do it so bad, just like let out the loudest, most blood-curdling stream ever. It would be funny, but anyway, we got leg extensions. Okay, so I made up my mind. I actually need to do a warm-up for quads here. And of course my headphones lose connection. I don't need them anyway, this is just a warm-up set, so have it on. Even though I warmed up earlier, still gonna do, that was more of just a warm-up for squats, so we're gonna do this specifically for quads. So anyway, I made up my mind. So deadlifts, yeah, next. Not sure if you can tell or not, but something I struggle with is like talking and doing, like working out at the same time, because I feel like if you're talking and you're working out, then I just feel like you're not focused on that lift, and you're not getting the most out of that workout as you possibly could. So that's trying to get better at it for like at least warm-ups, because warm-ups are nothing. So yeah, deadlifts. I made up my mind, so we're gonna switch them out for like every other leg day. So Wednesday, you'll see, instead of the iso hamstring curls, you'll see deadlifts. So I would say the main thing that brought me to like choosing to do it is just because my curiosity is getting the better of me, because I want to know how it feels for like a legitimate working set. Like I want to see how good it feels and how well it performs, so to speak, as a working set, as far as like feeling for the pump, and just targeting the hamstrings directly. I just want to know how good it is, so to speak. I don't know. Anyway, last part of yeah. So this is the warm up I do for as part of the 9, 10. Yeah. So that's the warm up I do before the leg day, along with hamstring curls and the leg press directly beside me. That's part of the warm-up I do. And then specifically for quads, this is also I do the same thing again. So I have it on 50, so a nice warm-up weight. I do 5 on this side, 5 on this side, and then I do 10 on both. And I do that for all 3 of these machines right here. So I do 5 on one leg, 5 on the other leg, and then I do 10 for both. And I just feel like something about it, I just feel is really effective as like a warm-up style for legs. I just feel like it hits everything. So yeah. All right, now that we've warmed up, we're gonna put it on exactly half the stack and knock out some single leg extensions with a superset. So if you're new, you haven't seen this before, here's what's about to happen. On a quick side note, why I don't do double is because I can do the whole, so on this specific machine, it has a little adjuster that goes all the way up to 7.5 pounds, plus the entire stack. So I can do the stack plus the adjuster at its max, so 247.5 plus a 25-pound plate. And I think the one time I did that, I hit it for like 14 reps. So that was the day that solidified me changing over to single leg extensions until I conquer the stack on those, which it's going to be a while before then, I'll admit, but that's going to be one crazy day when I get to that point. So yeah, that's why I don't do both legs. Now you'll see something on the very last set where it's a drop set, but what I do is, I'll just explain it when I get to it. I'm wasting time. It's already 9:12. Damn. 9:12. Don't worry about the joke. Yeah, so I had the stack. The method we're about to do is the 5-5 method. So 5 reps on one leg, 5 reps on the other. You go back and forth until you hit failure. And then what I do is I do a superset of sissy squats with that to really just destroy my quads. So yeah, for those of you who like leg day and haven't seen one of my leg days yet, you're gonna find out why this absolutely sucks and why I hate leg day. And if you haven't done this, I highly encourage you to try it. And now let's say, you can't do the stack yet. Well, then do double leg and do the superset of sissy squats with it. That's what I used to do. I used to do both legs, and then I go right into sissy squats, and you do those until failure. So you'll see that happen as well. But yeah, so 5-5 method, right into sissy squats, and then the last set changed up a little bit. Well, the style has changed a little bit, not for like my my day one viewers, but even my day one viewers. Never mind. Anyway, also something else I do is I give myself a little lift off, so I use both legs and then I start off with one side. Now, what was it? The left side, right? I don't remember. I need to move the camera. Oops. Yeah, so my left teardrop is smaller than my right. If I remember, I'll try to remember to show you guys what the teardrop is for those of you who don't know. Try try to remember to show that to you during the pose down. Hoping, according to the schedule, there's supposed to be a class in there, but we still got 2 more things after this. So hopefully by then they'll be done, because there's a space. There's like either a space or 2 spaces between the current class that's in there and then the class that comes after that. So we have some time. We'll have some time between those 2. Come on. If you've never done a superset of leg extensions with sissy squats and you want to have the most insane burn and quad pump of your life, do this. I'm telling you, it works wonders. Grows your quads too, especially if you do a drop set at the end. It's insane. Alright, I'm gonna get some water and then we'll move on to the next set. There we go. So, I made up my mind on a little something, and that was to go heavier. Due to the fact that I was basically hitting 15. I know I only have 14, but basically 15, close enough. It's like all the guys that are 5'11", like, oh yeah, we're basically 6 foot, I'm not saying I'm 5'11", but no, I'm 5'6". I'm a mini picker. I am short, very, but I don't care about getting taller. I care about getting wider. Anyway, yeah. So went heavier, went by 10 pounds. So, but you know what that means, right? Quads are getting stronger. Quads are stronger. So it's a cool thing for me. It's a cool thing to notice is when your strength is increasing, but you're also getting bigger at the same time. It's a cool thing. Very cool thing. That's why I like to find that middle ground between the whole powerlifting or strength aspect and the bodybuilding or getting bigger aspect of lifting. That's why I like that middle ground, because if you find that middle ground, then you're getting both at the same time. You're stronger and you're getting huge. Anyway, so we're gonna see what 10 pounds heavier feels like, and if it ends up being heavier than expected, then we'll go back down to well, actually the next set is a drop set. Never mind. I guess we'll just keep it here then. Now, something that I'm noticing right away. Dang, my left teardrop really is smaller than my right one. It's not good. That is not good. Anyway. But something I'm really noticing right away is that my teardrops are sticking out a lot more than they used to. So that's really cool. Cool for me, because I'm not saying I have big legs, but what I am saying is that my legs are bigger than they used to be. So, trust me, I started out with pretty small legs. I started out with pretty small legs. I still do have small legs. I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh yeah, I have big legs. No, I don't. I really don't. I mean, you'll see that at the post down. So, you just look at one of my last leg day vids, but why don't you look at one of the last ones when you can look at this one? There you go. Anyway, let's find out what 10 pounds heavier feels like. This is gonna suck. That's why we have Tom Platz audios to push us to the absolute brink of death. I'm gonna fall over already. Oh, I'll say that after 60 squats. Oh. Oh. Dude. One more. I'm gonna fall over already. Oh, I'll say that after 60 squats. Oh. Oh. Dude. One more. Okay. So, for this, oh, water feels so good right now. Anyway. Alright, so for this, we're doing the 5-5 method, same as usual, same as the sets before, except when I hit failure, I'm going to do both legs and really destroy my quads with that. Now, we're using the same weight as the single leg, but the second we hit failure on double leg, then we do the drop set. And we really put our quads at the brink of extinction. And then to finish everything off, we go right into sissy squats. I gotta admit, this is the worst part. Is this right here. Because you're already destroying your quads with the single leg. Then you hit them with both legs. Then you hit them with the drop set. And then you hit them with sissy squats. That's when it's like you're basically crawling on the ground because you can't move. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I almost nodded yes there, I don't know why. Luckily, we got crazy audio edit for what's going to be a crazy set. So, and those self-assist reps too, if you do those, that put your quads even further to absolutely being destroyed. So, yeah, we are about to go crazy. And then after this, we got, I already forgot the names of it because I'm so focused on this last set here. After this, we got adductors and abductors. After that, we'll go post down, and then the video will be done for you guys. For me, I got calves and forearms. The reason I got forearms is because on Friday, when I got talking up, of course my headphones disconnect, and I got caught up in talking to a buddy of mine. I accidentally completely forgot to do forearms, so we're gonna do them today. Yeah. All right. So after that, we'll go home, eat, and yeah. My quads are already pretty pumped currently, so, but I don't feel like they're as pumped as they could be. That's the thing. Oh, I told you. I forget. Actually, no, I didn't tell you. So, I forgot. Ow. I hate this so much. Ow. Yeah, we're done here. On to, so they're gonna be adductors or abductors. Just depends on what's open first. Dude, my knee, my right leg has buckled twice so far. Dude, this pump is something else. It's almost like the beauty of going off something for a little bit and then coming back at it with the same intensity, if not even more intensity, than the very last time you did it. Because it just hits differently. And honestly, it's like one of the best things ever. Oops. I have it. And I have it in the pinhole all the way. But anyway, 2 sets here. What are we at? Abductors. Yeah. So, full stack. I haven't used the adjuster thing yet, but we're pretty close to getting there. So, yeah, 2 sets here. Then move right next door to adductors. After that, we'll head over there. By the time we're done with adductors, if the class that's supposed to be in there, all right, let's move next door. Okay. I'll put it right here. Okay. 2 sets here, and we're done. Well, we're done with the top half. One more. I'm feeling great. I'm not feeling good, I'm feeling great. Let's go post down. Holy crap. My legs are on another level right now. Let's go post down. Holy crap. My legs are on another level right now. Okay. So, wow. I almost said back day complete. That's insane. It's because my legs are pulling all the blood from my brain to the pump. So my brain isn't thinking as clearly as it should be. But anyway, no. Leg day, top half of the leg day complete. So for my new people, that means quads and hammies, because top half of the leg. So yeah, I still got calves after this. If you want to see, it was on. You'll have to look through the leg days, but it was one of the last few ones. I haven't changed the calf routine since then. So if I ever do change something in the calf routine or something that I consider an accessory, so calves and forearms, to me, those are accessories rather than something that is like a main. So like something that, chest, back, legs, arms, shoulders, those are mains. Those are the important things to me. Anything accessory, that's just calves and forearms. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying like not important to me. Everything on my frame is important. So I'm not trying to say that calves and forearms aren't important. I'm just saying that they're just accessories. So they're not. They're not main priorities. They're not my top priorities, but they're more like secondary priorities, so to speak. So anyway, almost fell over again. Yeah, so leg day wise, today was a good day. Today was freaking amazing. That's one of the many things I like, is when I come off of something, or when I go off of something and then I come back on it with the same intensity or better. It hits differently, but it hits way better than it did last time. So yeah, I feel amazing right now. I think something else that's also helping me is the electrolyte packet. That definitely got me through the leg day, I'll admit. Oh man. But anyway, overall, quads and hammies felt great. They felt great. There's no other words. They felt great. So yeah, let's pose down. I guess there wasn't a class in here, so that's cool. Cool news for me. I want to see if I can get away with. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. It's too much work. I'll just tuck it in. I just don't like tucking in hoodies. That's all it is. I was gonna see if I could get away with taking off the hoodie, but I have to take off the hat, and I had to do a whole bunch of other shit, and I don't feel like doing that. So, holy shit. Wow. Nah, you can kind of see it, like right. I mean, you guys might. I don't know if you guys can see it, right? If we can, the stretch marks right there. That's freaking cool, dude. But yeah, I can definitely tell my legs are pumped. I'll say that. Holy, dude, that's insane. All right, tuck these in a little bit. Dude. Yeah, my legs definitely have some growth to them. But yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh, teardrop. So your teardrop is this guy that goes. It's literally shaped like a teardrop. So he goes like that, and he ties into like right about like right here, maybe. Let's see. I mean, you can kind of see it, but yeah, he goes like out here, and then he comes back in like right about there. And he got some other more muscles right there. But I mean, not even flexing and getting good light on it. This vein right here is starting to pop out a lot more than it has been. And then on my teardrop right here, we got some vein action going, some vascularity going right there, and also right there too. But mainly this guy right here, and now you can actually see where it goes all the way up in there, and it actually branches off right here, and it goes down. Oh, you can see where it goes down right there. You can see where it starts to go down right there. That's cool. Anyway, let's get to posing. Dude. Yeah, quads feel amazing. I gotta admit. An ab and thigh pose, real quick. I did not mean to tip over like that. That's a side effect of the leg day. Something, side note, something I noticed was that on squats, I was getting a little bit lightheaded, but I'm actually pretty sure that was because I was dehydrated. So I started drinking water right away, and then that whole lightheaded feeling went away. So yeah, it was because I was dehydrated, but I was starting to get worried. I was like, oh shit. But anyway, yeah, you see how my adductors are touching together? I have to well, sweatpants are causing tension, but I have to kind of walk more like at a waddle to make sure these stay separated, because otherwise they'll start rubbing together and irritate the ever living shit out of me. Cause some sort of, I don't know, start rubbing together and cause chafing and piss me off. But anyway, I'm talking, I'm trying to remember what are the poses we got. What's it called? Quad stomp. There you go. So we don't really start with a specific side. I guess I just tend to start off with my left side, just because it has this vein running, so it looks better. Almost like doing this, because then it kind of takes my arms out of the way. Because if I do this one, kind of has my, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but whatever. Anyway. My bad. I was just noticing something. Yeah. Yeah, my quads are definitely getting bigger though. That's a cool thing for me. Started noticing what? I want to say last week I started noticing the significant, like the legitimate growth. I was like, damn. Ooh, lighting. Yes. Let's see. Whew. Dude, I gotta admit though, my legs are finally catching up to the rest of my frame. Finally. Now, eventually, the main thing we're gonna focus on is getting our calves to pop out more. Once we have that, then legs will finally be big enough to the point that I'm satisfied with their growth. I almost want to try this out. Whew. Okay, time for some side chest to pop out the hammies, and then pardon me. And then for you, that'll be the end. For me, I still got calves. It's already 10. Damn. Again, I did move a little bit slower this morning, so not exactly surprised that I'm here this late. What time did we get here though? Like 7? Damn, it's been about 3. What? It's been about 3 hours. Good. That means we need to hurry. Means we need to hurry shit up. Also, I was talking a little bit more today, so yeah. Still got some stuff to work on as far as like time wise. Really, it's just shutting up and getting to work. we are done. We are done for today. Well, that's a lie. Never mind. Still got calves. See, I already forgot that I still have to go do calves. I'm telling you, my memory is horrible. Then again, the blood is not in my brain right now. It's in another place. By that, I mean my legs. Not whatever you were thinking of. Unless you were thinking of my legs, then good job. But anyway, what's tomorrow? Oh, Monday. Nice. Oh, so yeah. So yeah, Jim bro, new gym buddy said he doesn't mind being on camera. So yeah, you guys will see him tomorrow. I gotta see if I can find my spare mic. If I can't, then we'll get a new one. So my order including what? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So sure, calves will be perfectly fine, if not better. So yeah. Tomorrow. Oh, chest day. So did I add anything new? I don't think I added anything new. So yeah, chest day. Got chest day tomorrow. Everything should be good. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Excited to see how that goes. And cool thing though is that I'll have a buddy. Yeah, so he'll be with us tomorrow. So I'm gonna do my best to push him to his limits and even beyond them if possible. So yeah, that'll definitely be cool. That'll be fun. Yeah. Bench is gonna be something. Not quite sure yet, but bench is gonna be something. We're gonna keep it on the lower end, so more like 6 reps and below. So between okay, let me rearrange that. Let me restate that. Between 3 and 6 reps is where we're aiming. So we have, what are our main 2 movements? Weight-based movements. Bench and, oh yeah, incline dumbbell. So those are going to be between 3 and 6 reps. Really hone in on the strength aspect, the powerlifting aspect of that. So that'll be fun. Oh shit, is this starting to fray? Ooh, that's not good. I need to take a lighter to that. Anyway, plan now. Go do calves, go home, eat, and then go on a run to youth group later. That's gonna suck. I hate cardio. Anyway, yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow for what should turn out to be a very interesting and crazy chest day.